Hello everybody, and welcome back to Kinlaig. Got some newborn lambs are getting older. I think we might possibly need to look at putting a bit of... I mean, I can leave that open, can't I? They'll take grass as well, won't they? Let's chuck them a couple of them in for today, and we'll go and check on Walter's cows. So we're into February. We could do with putting a bit of an attention on Walter's fields. I've finished January by doing a few where does this go then? Interesting. I've done a couple of what did I do? There was cultivating contract, ploughing. Wait, what else? Where on earth do you put this? Oh, for goodness sake. Where's the interaction? Ah. That's going to be an issue now, isn't it? Oh, there we go. What a shame. Yeah, I've had a few contracts I've picked up. I did do a wood moving contract without leasing any equipment. Should last them today. That's soon to be ready with some wool. Let's get that off as well now. As the Walter's on about chickens, I may as well text some bales with us anyway, while we go and check on the cows. Yeah, basically the wood moving contract with me picker upper there and my Massey Ferguson trailer. Just put them in. Worked okay. Bit of a big job, it took 3 trips. This isn't showing any lime, and I've tried to put it on distributing. In the mod hub there's a picture of it with a bag of lime next to it, but not in the game, so I'm thinking we just have to take that out. Oh, let's push that out of the way. I think we basically will just bring a lime spreader up, and then I've got a little bit of feed, and hopefully we can put the lime into it. It's not going to be enough to do both fields, so Walter's ordered some more. We got rid of the gate because a little bit pointless when you just step over having a gate, and B, I think it just looks a little bit more rustic without the gate. Looks like there's an old section of a building that's not there anymore, and we've decided to make it into a little garden. So I think that looks a little bit better like that. So Walter's currently looking at lime spreaders. We'll have to go and pick up some lime, and whilst he's doing that, we'll also nip and see if we've got any young fish we can bring up here to get that up and running for him. I'm going to have to look into that because I've got a feeling financially that's not going to be very good for us. But I will soon find out. He's also talking about chickens. And he says this is basically the area he likes the idea of having the chickens out the way. This apparently will not work. Axles are completely seized up on it, so he feels this will make a little adventure ground for chickens. I'm gonna say it's not going to be the best thing for me living in here, but it's not my land, so I can't really make the decision. I don't think he's 100% on it. He says somewhere he's got a trough, so he's on about just getting some chickens and putting them in because he's got the barley spare as well, which is fair enough. That's his prerogative. Not brilliant for myself if I'm going to be woken up by chickens all the time, but it might be quite fun for a beginning until it gets too much. Before we go, let's check the sales, shall we? Oh yes, a mower. Right, that's getting purchased, but who's having it? I guess it should be us, shouldn't it? That's perfect, absolutely perfect, and right at the right time of year as well. We'll be able to do mowing contracts as well. I'll pick that up in a bit. What I should do for now is, let's go and head on over to the fish farm. Let's go and have a look at that. I don't think, if I can pick up that mower, I don't necessarily need do I need the weight? I suppose I should take the weight, shouldn't I? But then I'm thinking if we're gonna, although we're gonna have to go back down the store anyway because he wants to get a spreader leased. Let's just head on down to the fish farm and have a look. I'm a little bit, in fact, I probably need to buy some feed on the way down there, won't I? I can have a look, I suppose. Let's have a quick check. If I switch over to myself, I've got no money, which is excellent, and as normal. I've managed to get my loan down a little bit though. Everything I'm earning is paying off the loan, but I'm also going to need a loan. Have a look at the fish farm. Yeah, it ran out of feed again. That's mental. I might have to work out the maths on this. That's a huge... We're up to 7,800 on feed. And what was it? It was less than $1,000. Less than $1,000 a pallet of fish, weren't it? When's the sunflowers due? Hey up. We're not far off that being top price. I'm tempted to actually go and sell that now. Or wait a little bit. I may as well get some... I'm going to need a loan anyway. That's just... Right, finances, 10 grand. What was the... That's a mod. What does the mod do for it? We're going to have it anyway. There's that, and then... And I need fish feed. May as well take as much as I can afford over. 7, 8, 9, that's over 10 grand now that's cost us. Right, I'll head over with the feed and then we'll work out something, maybe. maybe not. Having a chat with the guys at the store. That mower's actually a decent size. I think I got myself a bit of a bargain there. I don't know whether we'll get... it doesn't look like it'll swath for me, so we might need a windrower if one comes up at some point. What we could do with really is some sort of trailer, like a flat trailer for moving pallets and stuff on, if one ever appears. This is the wrong way, isn't it? I'll tell you what I should have done as well. I should have bought a chainsaw, because I could have also picked up deadwood contracts. Easy, quick money. Helping people out. Yeah, I probably should have done that. Which way is it going to be? I'm going to take a guess at this way. No, I think I've gone the wrong way. Yes, I think I've gone the wrong way. That's going to take me back. Let's go this way. It's a field. Probably easier if I look at it from this angle. I have found, I'm up to 3 collectibles I've found up to now. Also, there was a little fence tractor came up. Really nice. Could be put up to 170 horsepower, and I did massively consider swapping this in for it. Yep. Okay. However, there's the fish thing. This is an interesting little farm, isn't it? It's a bit nice and flat as well, isn't it, around here? If that's the one that we're talking about that's coming up for auction. Yeah, this little fen, I was very close to swapping this out for it, because the mod versions of these are a lot better than this Giants version. It's got a thing where it will just stop when it's reversing, just immediately stop, like the brakes have just stuck, which is quite frustrating. Is that 3 tubs of fish? So are they're 2,000. So is there a profit in that, I wonder? That's salmon, these are trout. So let's just nip in and check everything's okay. All looks decent. Where do you sell the fish then? Where young salmon and young trout? It's young salmon, because the young trout is what we're going to take to Walters, and then Walter will just pay us the going rate. Ooh, there's a big change in. Big fluctuation in price. It's a rubbish price at this time of year. I think we're going to have to hold on to the young salmon then. Young trout, let's say we do Walter at a flat 900 per 1,000 though, isn't it? So that might not be that bad. I don't think I'm going to be able to work out at the minute whether it's going to be financially good or bad. Oh, okay. Young trout, yep. Let's arch that one over. That's it. It just suddenly stops when it's reversing. But anyway, I didn't go for it because a maximum would have been 170 horsepower. I mean, it started 130. It looked nice, but I would have been up to about 90, best part of 100 grand to get it at the higher horsepower rating. And it's going to be the quickest way. Just back through the town. It would have been nice to have had it, but we'd have been 100 grand spent, which is the money that we paid for the Kubota, and it had got nearly 30 hours on it, and it was quite old. So I thought, you know what, it's probably not more excitement because the tractor had come available really than whether it'd be any use to us. We'd have probably ended up heavily downsizing what we'd got fleet wise again to not be better off, and it would have ended up costing us a lot in repairing eventually. So let's work this out. If Walter's going to get a flat 900 a year because he can then just have it all year round, slightly discounted, and he can make money off that. So 1,000, that's 3,600. That's not too bad actually. I mean, we're 10 grand in on feed already. That's 3,600 back. Say we can get 1,600 on the other crate, and then there's obviously still more being processed at the minute. There's more growing at the minute, so I don't see it being a big money maker for us. The other thing is that we've got the land around it we can park stuff on and put our equipment on, but Walter's not too bothered at the minute with us having stuff there, and then we can't build on that land. We don't own the land, we can't build on it, we can't put a shed to keep vehicles out of all weathers, which is a bit of a problem. But the issue is you need young fish to do the fishing. And I'm in a bit of a bind here. If this doesn't make money, it's pointless us having it. I mean, it's alright for Walter, but then maybe Walter buys one and puts one down, or buys that one. A sudden stop. Just brake just comes straight in on it. It's a really jerky stop motion, it doesn't roll to a stop. Anyway, random ranting today, isn't it? Somewhere in that right hand side of here is where we put this. We could we can tart this area up, can't we? Like, you could put chickens out in front here, couldn't you, really, if you wanted to? They don't go there. Do they go here? Gotta be there. No. Okay. Back on with the settings. No, I was too far over. Silly goose. Here we go. And Walter is running. Or is he? Oh. Wrong person. But what's this? Fish food and young trout gives you 9. $12 to 8, 12 to 9. For the sake of, I mean, that's a lot cheaper to run a month though. 24, 120. Maybe fish food is a bit of an idea then. Making fish food could be an idea. And what do you need to make fish food? I might have to have a look into that. It's an investment though, isn't it? That's the problem. Have a quick look. Fish food. What's that? Onion bagger. Oils, flour, soybean is good. However, that's oils. You're gonna have to produce your own oil as well. I think that could be a gamble. Right, let's just go and I'm going to go and have a little chat with Walter, see what cup of tea, sort out some bits, see if he's worked out whether we're doing the spreading today, because I'd like to get it done as quick as possible, because obviously contracts are going to start again soon as we move into spring, so we might not be that available. I need to get some row cropped tyres on this as well, don't I, because that's got the Ice Area Pro on it. Walter's going big. I don't know if he knows more than I do about lime, but I suppose he has looked at the soil samples. He's quite forward thinking. He's despite his age, he's talking about renewables and all sorts. Talk to him about supplementary income, because he's not really in for in a financial position to spread out and go big, but he's certainly got some good enthusiasm and gone for a decent sized spreader here. That's full. This little tool on the front is a Swiss Army knife. It's excellent. A bit of weight on the go though, you can see on the tyres here. This is quite a proposition. Alright, where's gonna be best? Maybe if we just drop this up at the front. And automatic application rate. I will also need to turn on my Ice Area Pro. We should be able just to drop this. So I'm so happy we've had a mower come up in the sale. Ooh, there we go, right. Ooh, well. Okay. Turn on the crop sensor. Not really sensing the crop though, is it? I guess I don't need a weight at the minute, but I think in order to not waste too much, one should use wow. Okay, that's not going to take much then, is it? Well, it might take much, it might do. It's just going to be quite a short spreading window though. Jesus. I weren't expecting a width of that. pH isn't that bad on this field actually. I thought this was going to take a while, but maybe not. Although that has just blitzed through nearly 3,000 litres. I've got another 4,000 here. There's about 3,000 in that thing. I wonder if that will let us pick that up. Whoa! I'm going to go and get a... I'm going to have to put the weight on as well. Otherwise I'm just running too much risk. Let's have a look if we can take some more out of... Otherwise we've got a problem with that line thing. I'm putting a bit of stress on that massey at the minute. Oh, hit me right in the chin. Oh. Lower it. Oh, how the hell are we meant to get lime out of it then? I wonder if we need a bucket. I guess. Yeah. I'm gonna end up having to buy a bucket, and no point Walter getting one. Oh, there's that little top corner as well. Oh, I think we're gonna end up having to go back and get more. Lime as well. Let's just run the risk of it. We're going to need more lime. 1,800 quid already. Right. There's absolutely no way we're going to get that field done. Maybe. You know what? Let's do a speeded up. Let me come back to you after this field. We'll see what's happening, because I think we are going to need to get more. But I'll do the other field for now and see how far I can get us. That's 8,000 litres we'll be down. So here's something funny that I've been testing. Oh, we seem to get a bit stuttering up here. I've been and got a bucket and come up. This is not having it at all. The problem is, if I remove that, oh, there we go. It's the wall was stopping it from. So I've either got to move it or repoint the wall, which is a bit of a pain in the arse. Should be more to come out than that, shouldn't there? Oh, yeah. It's just taking a while to put it into bags, that's all. So that's annoying, isn't it? But at least we've got that working. I suppose I can just put the wall further. I mean, yeah, I could just move that wall, can't I? It's not really a big issue. Oh, we're nearly full. Right. Lift that. And let's finish this job. But at least we didn't have to go and buy more lime. It's not expensive, but it's the principle, isn't it? We're making lime. Walter's invested about 12.5 grand in that crusher. And to be fair, we shouldn't. We might have to do this quite regularly. I'm not too sure. That's the stop that it does. It's very annoying because it makes you think you've hit something. Where's the line for this? Let's go down there and just follow the line through to save as much lime as possible. We might have to be doing this quite regularly. Now I think about it. And I need to... no. Ooh. I need to get that wide as possible. But fields are limed. We've bought a mower. We've worked out the problem with that. I'm just going to have to redo that wall. We're rapidly running out of time here. That's where we'll leave it for today's episode. I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed yet, then feel free to hit the subscribe button. And if you've got any comments or suggestions as we move forward through the series, then do feel free to pop them in the comments area. Until the next time, thank you so much for watching, and bye bye for now.